In the vast expanse of the ocean, where the water stretched endlessly in every direction, there lived a little fish named Finley. Finley was a vibrant fish, with scales that shimmered like silver in the sunlight. But beneath his cheerful exterior lurked a mischievous streak that often led him into trouble. Finley loved nothing more than exploring the wonders of the ocean with his friends. Together, they would dart through coral reefs, play games of hide-and-seek among the seaweed, and chase each other through the swaying kelp forests. But Finley had a little problem. He was quite the joker. He couldn't resist the urge to play tricks on his friends, always looking for a good laugh. One sunny morning, as the ocean sparkled like 1,000 diamonds, Finley swam up to his friends with a mischievous glint in his eye. He had a plan brewing in his mind, a prank that would surely bring laughter ringing through the underwater world. "Hey, everyone!" Finley called out, his voice filled with fake fear. "Look out! There's a shark coming!" His friends froze in terror, their eyes widening with fear as they scanned the horizon for the dreaded predator. Without hesitation, they darted away in a panic, leaving Finley giggling with delight at his successful trick. But as his friends disappeared into the safety of the reef, Finley's laughter faded, replaced by a twinge of guilt. He knew he shouldn't have scared them like that, but the thrill of the prank was too tempting to resist. The next day, as the ocean danced with the gentle rhythm of the waves, Finley found himself unable to shake the urge to play another trick. Swimming up to his unsuspecting friends, he feigned terror once again. "Shark! Shark!" he cried out, his voice trembling with false alarm. Once more, his friends scattered in fear, their hearts pounding with panic as they sought refuge from the imaginary threat. But when they looked back and saw Finley laughing uproariously, their fear turned to frustration. "Finley, that's enough," his friends scolded him, their voices tinged with annoyance. "You can't keep crying shark. It's not funny anymore." But Finley just shrugged off their reprimands, his mischievous grin never fading from his face. He promised to behave himself, but deep down, he knew he couldn't resist the thrill of another prank. Days turned into weeks, and Finley managed to keep his mischievous impulses in check, until one fateful day, when temptation proved too strong to resist. As he swam alone through the depths of the ocean, Finley spotted something big and shadowy in the distance. His heart skipped a beat as he realized it was a real shark, its sleek form slicing through the water with terrifying grace. Fear gripped Finley's heart as he realized the danger he was in. He knew he had to warn his friends before it was too late. With a burst of speed, he raced back to the safety of the reef, his heart pounding in his chest as he cried out for help. "Shark! Shark! It's real this time," he yelled, desperation lacing his words. But to Finley's horror, his friends didn't believe him. They thought it was just another one of his pranks, another false alarm meant to elicit laughter at their expense. Ignoring his cries, they continued to swim and play, oblivious to the danger lurking just beyond the reef. Alone and frightened, Finley watched helplessly as the shark drew closer, its predatory instincts guiding it ever closer to its prey. With no one to turn to and nowhere to hide, Finley realized the consequences of his actions. Because he had cried wolf, or in this case, shark, too many times, no one believed him when he needed help the most. But just as all hope seemed lost, fate intervened in the form of a passing school of fish. Sensing the danger, they swarmed around Finley, creating a swirling mass of scales and fins that confused and disoriented the shark. With a final burst of speed, Finley darted away to safety, his heart pounding with relief as he left the danger behind. As As he reunited with his friends, Finley couldn't shake the weight of guilt that hung heavy on his heart. He had learned a valuable lesson that day, a lesson about the importance of honesty and trust, and the consequences of letting mischief cloud his judgment. From that day forward, Finley vowed to never play pranks that could endanger himself or his friends. And whenever he saw a real danger lurking in the depths of the ocean, he made sure to alert his friends truthfully, knowing that their safety depended on it. And so, Finley and his friends continued to swim together, exploring the wonders of the ocean with joy and wonder in their hearts. But always, they remembered the lesson of the little fish who cried shark, a lesson that would stay with them for the rest of their days beneath the sea.